point.
Okay, what's the email address? Right, Beery 360 at Gmail. Of course, my bad.
So we go live.
All right, can you want to text me your password? Or you want to type it in?
My password?
Yeah.
I don't even know it.
You think it's the same thing?
So biometric support. Spam call. Already lost it.
I need a password. I tried Big Rick's. Can we take the S out?
No. I don't even know what it is. It just automatically opens up for me. Could be the Super Goats or Big Ricks.
UP. Sorry, JP.
No, you're good.
SUPER, capital G, right?
At a time.
And what's after Super Goats?
1-1.
Uh-huh.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
That wasn't it. All right, we tried Big Rick.
No, I wouldn't have done Big Rick.
I tried Big Rick's.
So try Super Goats. Capital S, Super, capital G for goats, 1-1, exclamation.
Just did that one.
Exclamation point. And I don't know what it is. It could be baseball, capital B, 1-1, exclamation point. You see a pattern here? I wasn't listening, so yeah, good.
All right, I'll just take it out of the stream.
Okay, it's going live on TikTok.
I'm gonna take it off of here. I'll have to figure out your password for next one because I just got approval for it.
Yeah. TikTok always kicks me out though, so it's not a big deal. Rather than what he does, because he always sends me TikToks, and I'm like, I don't have TikTok. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a global platform. I just don't have a use for it. I can watch Instagram Reels 2 weeks later. Yeah.
All right, here goes.
Here we go. All right, we're going live soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening, everyone? This is Rick with the Ricksicanshow. Yes, I'm half Mexican. No, just kidding. But I did live overseas and learn some Spanish, so I'm a wannabe. Pura vida.
Be something.
Now, I lived in Costa Rica for a couple of years, so pura vida to my Tico friends and family. Well, today we have a special guest, JP, with the Central Washington Cornhole. Is it association or just Cornhole? Central Washington Cornhole. And they've been playing Cornhole at Rick's for a long time. So,
before we get into that, I just have a question. What are you building at Beery Construction right now?
We're just finishing up a couple of remodels right now, so we're just cleaning up. But I did like a couple bathrooms and sand and refinish some floors.
Yeah.
Those old hardwood floors. If I can keep those, I do, because if they've lasted 75 years already, I mean, just with a few blemishes, I'm like, keep them. Any laminate flooring you put in will not live as long as those things do.
Would you say that because they're saying on the news that the shutdown is affecting the home building world for contractors? Is that true?
I have no idea.
Have you seen a slowdown because of it?
No. If I closed my eyes and didn't listen to the news, I wouldn't notice anything.
Yeah.
I think those that are getting some food benefits are about to feel some pain. And that'll be interesting how we as a community come and address that. Um, I don't know how far down the rabbit hole we want to go with that because, like, I just don't know what's going to happen. Is it gonna things going to reopen up in 2 weeks and everyone gets funding again, or is this going to be a long-lasting thing? I've even seen stuff where they want service hours, but I haven't seen too much on that. Where you're supposed to give like 15, 20 hours of service a week if you want to receive those benefits, and if you're over 14. But I've seen it a couple times on social media. I just haven't fact checked it yet. But I was like, that's interesting.
There are definitely a lot of people that take advantage of it that are capable of working and such.
Well, people take advantage of all sorts of things. I mean, I serve in the military, and a lot of the disability benefits we get, a lot of it is taken advantage of. Because I'll see these guys, I'm 100% disabled. And then they're out running a marathon, and I'm like, oh, are you? I'm like, wow, that's 100%, huh? Oh, you got, you know, they're all, I go on a fishing trip every weekend. Like, oh, that's a major disability. There you go.
You're on an imperfect system. You're going to have to take it.
Yeah. And there is that idea, just like food stamps in the military, they're like, you paid your time, you served, you deserve it. There is that attitude out there. And, you know, and don't get me wrong, I do receive some disability from the military. You know, I got a blown woofer in my left ear, and sometimes certain sounds, you'll see me plug my ear because they'll just static out. So,
I thought you were doing that to ignore me.
yeah, I'm like, la, la, la.
Well, that's both ears.
So they call it like tinnitus. I mean, there's a slight ringing, but it hasn't been enough to like stop me.
Oh, well, you got tinnitus, man. I would
But they put it in with tinnitus. They go, oh, like either some hair or something broke off from some boom that happened in Iraq or whatever. And so, yeah, certain sounds. So if my heart rate's elevated, like we're running and they're calling cadence, and a guy will run out and he'll start calling cadence. I hear the choppers hovering, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, that's what I hear in my one ear. And I'll be like, "Shut up," you know. So I'll run in my ear.
He gets extra PT for that.
That's annoying. So I get 10% for that. And then there's, the little emotional stuff. They gave me some stuff for it. But I also have broke my back in Iraq, and
Hit that run.
back in Iraq. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And so I get 10% for that. And I was like, that is ridiculous, like I'll never touch my toes again, like, and I do construction. So like, if it is like 10% spare, because I can still do things, I'm capable. There are days where I'm like, I'm hurting, but I got to keep moving. But I have found that motion is lotion. So as long as I keep moving, I'm good. But I know when I first start to pick something up, I pick up these 50-pound, 100-pound bins or whatever. I'm moving tools around. I'll be like, the leverage, it doesn't like that. So, above my hips, my spine has slipped like halfway out of place. It's a spondylolisthesis.
Spondylolisthesis.
We got I call it spondy because I just call it spondy. It's a grade 2. So it's just about halfway out of place. The linkage broke in the little turkey neck back there, something like that. But I'm fortunate. I don't bump the nerve very often. So I don't have the sciatic pain very often. But
yeah,
I just keep going. And I'm like, I'm okay.
Like you said, motion is lotion. Is that how you
Motion is lotion. I am at risk for some paralysis, but, so far, if you see me pee myself, mind your business. Just be like, Rick, you peed yourself. Maybe it's time to go see a doctor. But I mean, but I'm like 10% for that. Maybe I'd like a little more. But like, I'm working. I work 15, 16-hour days. So I'm like, I wouldn't call myself like, totally disabled.
Dependent on the system.
Dependent on the system. What I like more, of course, it's, extra something. So I get both sides of it. But
again, who wants to go re-enter that bureaucracy to try and get more?
Yeah. So there's a game to play to get more. And so like, I'd like to get my back increased to 30% or something, just a little something. Because like the day's coming where I'm just not going to be able to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I look at the bones and how they're rubbing and wearing. I call them stegosaurus blades in the back of the spine. And you see them rubbing, and one's like half the size because they're rubbing. So I got bones rubbing and stuff. The disc is gone, but I'm like, I don't know. I just deal with it. You know, maybe
And that's why you don't play cornhole, right?
I would, but oh my back.
Well, I agree wholeheartedly what you said about motion because I'm told by doctor, somebody that's in doctor's office most of my time, and stage 4 cancer. They said probably one of the main reasons I'm still alive is that I'm not just laying on my back all the time, like a lot of people do when they get that diagnosis. I refuse to give up, and I've been in a bad spot. That's why I was gone for a while, but
So your mattress acting career is over.
yes,
Did I go too far?
never had a career in that. I profess Jesus Christ and I live to His standards, and that's not one of them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, they told me because you're mobile and you're out and about, keep doing that. In fact, November of last year, my doctor wrote a prescription for me to have a motorized wheelchair. And I just got it yesterday. And I really needed it a year ago. Like, I'm getting better. I'm like, will I even use this? $26,000 wheelchair.
Dang.
And I know I'll use it for shopping, but
Can you sell it? I want half.
it's 384.4 pounds.
How fast does it go?
It goes fast.
Those suckers. You see those people on the street?
This one goes faster than those
So
ones.
I'm terrible with people that have disabilities because every time I see someone in a wheelchair and that, I'm always like, hey, slow down. And usually they're like, I go as fast as I want to have attitude, but it's fun. Yeah. If they can handle a joke, I'm a good time. But usually they're like, I'm gonna speed it up. They always have something snarky to say. But
I'll bring it down here one day, and it's fast. It's really fast.
I'd be the one to wreck it.
It's a lifetime warranty, so it's okay.
Lifetime warranty. Man, those are some great benefits.
So they'll say one day yeah, okay, we'll fix it this time, but keep it away from Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, you use it as much as you need it, but don't depend on it.
No, yeah. Main reason I'm going to use it is for shopping because I can't walk around Walmart
Oh yeah.
or Winco because I'll be in bed for 2-3 days if I do because it's a lot of my bone. And no jokes, Rick. Jerk.
I did have a thought.
So we talked about Basin or Beery construction. Also today, I believe it's a tomato soup with bacon or something today. Are you aware?
I don't know what the soup special is today.
Yeah, it's like a tomato with bacon soup.
It probably is.
But yesterday they had chili and they ran out, so that's a
We
good
sold
thing.
out of chili, clam chowder. We sold out of, and I think we're trying to do clam chowder every other weekend. If we do it every weekend, some weekends like just doesn't hit, so we're like, let's space it out.
So you used to have 2 different soups. Did you find you were wasting too much? Is that why you're not doing?
Well, so what we do is we make a soup of the day. Then the next day we make another soup. And if there's leftovers of the day before, we'll put it out with the other one. So today there'll only be one soup because we sold out of chili.
You should serve that tomato soup, like grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, that'd be good.
We do make a grilled cheese sandwich, the Texas toast grilled cheese sandwich.
You guys are making me hungry.
Yeah, that's my kid eats that stuff. So my kid's really picky, but he likes the fish tacos, the shrimp tacos, and then the grilled cheese sandwich. That's like all he eats from here.
Yeah.
And 4 pieces of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll come in, grilled cheese, 4 pieces of bacon. He'll eat that. Then he's like, hey, I want, shrimp tacos. I'm like, dude, you just had a meal. So I'll give him some shrimp tacos. And he's like, and then I want a cheeseburger. I'm like, dude,
Where do you put all this?
You've been here like an hour and you're going on your 3rd meal. Come on,
Proof
kid.
that Rick doesn't feed him at home.
Evidence I don't feed him at home. Yeah.
He bought a restaurant so that he doesn't have to spend time in the kitchen.
That chicken sandwich is fire. That's my favorite.
I'm pretty fortunate. I think our food for a bar is above par, so I think we're doing good there. And it's either you like our style or you don't. I get people have their little favorites, and some people like some of the small town flavors in town. Some people like this and that. I'm more of like the California Baja Fresh guy, so I've been introducing that, like the carne asada bowl.
Oh yeah.
It's just getting them to take the first bite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, I'm like, eat it. And then they'll come back every week for it, but it's like, you know,
Just say they don't call me the Mexican for nothing, man.
yeah. It's like, come on, man, just take a bite. So it just depends on people's preferences, you know, because
Yeah.
you know, people come in, this is the best burger in town, and then people, oh no, this guy's got the best burger. Like, it's just pick your favorite, you know.
Just to cover a little bit of local news, yeah, we mentioned the World Series is going on. I lost interest after the Mariners lost.
You know,
But also we got elections November 4th, I believe.
Yeah, clock
Last
is ticking.
last Friday we had Joel Graves in here. So go back and look on that and see what your thoughts are. We didn't have much time to get other people on, or we didn't plan on just having one candidate. We tried to have them all on and remain biased on the show, even though we have our own personal opinions. We don't like to voice those on the show because we just want to present information for you guys and make a decision.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about locally before we
So,
show off your shirt?
so my personal bias is if you're over 65, I'm voting you out. Yeah, if you're below 35, 35 and under, I'm not voting for you. 35 to 65 is a sweet spot, I think, where people want to work and make stuff. After 65, stereotypically, they don't want change. They want safety, security, you know. So a little something to consider as you're out there voting.
What are your thoughts on that one ballot measure, investing the funds to help them grow, the state funds?
I don't know enough about that.
Have you guys looked into that at all?
No.
It seems to make sense for me, but like, again, I don't know enough about it either.
Haven't they been supposed to be investing our, you know, retirement and all this stuff, and they just don't do a good job anyway? So
They just get richer.
just give me my money.
exactly.
Give me my money. Let me decide how I want to.
Let's see that shirt of yours, Rick. I'm zooming
All right.
on you.
So I got this, what, a year ago?
You gotta stand up.
Stand up.
Something like that.
No one can see it.
Now sit down, right?
There's the back. Oh, nice. Oh, let's see the front. Central Washington Cornhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and flex that chest.
So since they play at Rick's, they put my little logo on
Nice.
bunch of the shirts, and so
LG.
yeah, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's thanks to JP here. So they play Cornhole here every Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I think November they're going to do Thursday, but I don't know if you're managing
Yeah.
that one.
Well, a couple of our players are kind of starting their own little competitive league. They're doing some Thursday nights for the people that want. The one I do on Tuesday, I want everyone, no matter what their skill level, to come. I just want people to come and you know, feel welcome and have a good time. And these guys want to do a little more competitive, you know, with a little higher caliber players, but still everybody's welcome, you know. But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're using the Central Washington boards, but they call themselves the Basin Baggers. That's Cameron and Bones.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops. So I got to change that on the show. I put Basin Baggers in here. Sorry.
Basin Baggers.
Yes.
That's Cameron Bones' league that they're.
So they like to compete. I
I'm gonna
think.
fix that.
So Cameron says he's what, ranked number 7 in the state or something like
He's
that.
pretty high up there. You guys throwing like a maniac. He's been in tournaments all over the state. So
How does a maniac throw? That's my question.
he throws very well, very consistent, and throws the bag.
He was claiming what 26 games.
No, Monday night he went to Wenatchee, and I think he threw 26 4-baggers. So he got 4 bags in the hole, which
Yeah.
is the most you can get in a round.
It's like basketball going.
So yeah. So that's a rare, you know, unless you're, which I personally think he's good enough to be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured out. That was trying to get me to enter the Facebook password earlier.
Bro.
We'll do that later.
Anyway, so yeah, Cameron and Bones are out there doing their thing, throwing bags all the time and competing.
They're both very.
So all different skill levels that come in. I see new faces here and there. I saw somebody in high school come in and they were throwing bags the other day.
Yeah, we've got a couple of high school kids.
Yeah, there's a couple. They were asking, one of them was asking me for a job. He's like, can I work here? And I was like, no, we serve liquor. And, oh, but I can do other things like what? Go out and bust tables. You can't touch the cleanup stuff. Can't touch the liquor cleanup. I was like, yeah.
Maybe we could give it a try.
Yeah. I appreciate his effort for looking for some work, but
Hey,
makes it
what we do
difficult.
is shoot down his dreams of working at Rick's.
Can't work here. No, but yeah, it makes it difficult. They're like, I can wash dishes. I'm like, what, for 15 minutes? And then what? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I appreciate the effort.
Must be 21 to work here.
Yeah, it makes life easier to be moved around.
Yeah.
I mean, to do stuff.
Do you have something coming up on the first, Rick?
Yeah. Well, even like this weekend, we have,
This weekend is the first.
well, Saturday, but I'm backing up to Friday. So we have our Halloween party on Friday. We have Wicked Pickles playing. They're a nice little cover band that's in town. And then Saturday, I'm doing my grand reopening of the Rabbit Hole back room here at Rick's. And that has been quite a process to get that going. We've been able to do cornhole the whole time that I was, somewhat shut down. And there was a lot of like, things were like vague to me, what I could and couldn't do back there. So I kind of took a step back and only did like certain private events. But cornhole has been like consistent.
And we appreciate that. More than you know.
Well, I appreciate you guys. So good crowd.
And they actually spend money.
That's what I let them hear. They spend money.
One hand washes the other.
Yes. It's a good, it's a win-win, hopefully. But yeah, there's, November 1st is our grand reopening. So we're super excited, to be able to do comedy shows again, some dancing. We did a Tejano night, last weekend, and, DJ Rod has come in and done some DJ for us, and people listen to music. So I'm pretty excited that we're doing stuff again. So like all the people that, had contributed to the fund were like, come on down. And, I think we'll have some ribs and mac and cheese and some chicken. And, we're also doing a mixology class, costs $1. That just helps cover any, certain liquor liabilities. But, you can come and we'll teach you how to pour and mix a few drinks, and then you can go out and be like, hey, I have experience. I never used to mix at Rick's. Put me on your resume, right? I pour drinks
I
at
tried to
Rick's.
put you on my resume and it didn't get me anywhere.
Yeah, they're like, I'm sorry, we have a problem. Maybe don't put me on your resume. Yeah, so mixology class, I think that's kind of fun. So if you want to maybe learn a new drink or just learn how to pour, all the different tools, maybe you kind of know, but you'd like to see how someone else does it. Like I say, it's $1. And I think Moses Lake Distillery, I think, has some swag that they'll be thrown in there as well. And I think the first 30 people that sign up, I think we have a little gift bag for them. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we got to break the ATM. I have this old ATM that's like not being used, and I've been planning this forever. I'm like,
I have some sledgehammers if you want, also really nice ones. You want me to bring them for you?
no, I have a sledgehammer
Mine are better.
because they say Milwaukee on it.
No, I don't have that. But I do have some little Milwaukee.
One sledgehammer is enough.
All right,
It's a 100-pounder sledgehammer. You probably don't have one that big.
I do. I do.
I think they're like 10, 15 pounders. 100 pounds. But anyway, we have some hammers and some stuff. And so,
Okay, so I just have a question. Yeah, what's the point of, is there money inside the ATM, or are we just demolishing?
maybe,
Okay.
maybe the person who cracks the safe open and gets in the little box, they will
The little prize.
receive some. I don't know.
It's been here since you got here.
No,
that to show up.
Yeah, if you have mad skills, you can swing. then yeah, there's going to
So
be.
just for public information, probably don't walk in the door and start hitting the one that's plugged in, right?
Yeah, please don't.
Also, are you going to have your
That
protection?
one will be empty then.
Oh, okay.
I'd highly suggest providing your protection for those hitting it.
I have like a face shield and some gloves and stuff. So, I mean,
Just saying for insurance reasons.
if you're sensitive like Donnie, your protection.
What?
So,
What?
Yeah. I don't need it anymore.
well, yeah. So anyway, let's get back to cornhole.
Okay.
I mean, that's the real reason we're here. We've taken all these tangents. I guess how did this whole thing start, JP, with Central Washington Cornhole?
Okay, well, there was a fella here in town by the name of John Schleet who found out he liked cornhole and wanted to share it with everyone. He lived in Tri-Cities, and then he worked up here, and so he put together a little tournament down at the Lozier Fields one day, and a bunch of people came out, and then the city of Moses Lake had a like 6 or 8 week league, and he and I partnered up. And he's like, "Hey, I wanna do cornhole here." So we got together, we got the logo put together. My son designed the first logo. We bought some old boards from a club in Idaho, and we started throwing out at the batting cage on Road L. And then John moved back to Tri-Cities, and so I just kind of started doing computer stuff, learning how to do that. And so I just kind of slid in there when he left. So now we just kind of kept that rolling. We have the weekly night we play, and have a good time. It's just we've had people come in and out. We've had some people that have been here the whole time. So yeah, it's just been a lot of fun.
Tuesday night, 6 p.m.
What is one of your fondest memories of playing here at Rick's, besides encountering me all the time?
Well, there is that.
The chicken sandwich.
No, this is just a fun place. I mean, I know when it was the hangout, I never actually, I don't think I ever came in here when we were hangout. But I met Rick through Chris.
Yeah,
Remember he brought us back here, back when we had all that stuff in there before you put the floor on and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Back when it was concrete.
Yeah.
Was the trailers back
The
there?
camper was back there, yeah.
And
That was crazy.
and one night we set up a couple sets of boards, and we're going crosswise, and then we just kind of, and we're still playing at the batting cage at that time too, but we got it all cleaned up in here, and we just kind of eased our way in. So, but Tuesday is like I look forward to Tuesday every week. Just not only do I get to get off work a little early, but I get to come down here and hang out with people I love. I always tell people that this is my church. Tuesday night's my church, so that's my community, and I just love being around all of them. So I wouldn't say I had a specific great memory here. It's just I love it all.
And you probably like having the heat as well too, instead of playing outside.
I love having the heat and the roof and the AC and the AC. Yeah, so we used to go play at the tennis courts during the summer, but then it would get dark before we were done, so we had to shell out quarters to turn on the lights. And but at the time we had a guy that worked for the city, so he had a key, so he could get us lights, but the lights are only stay on for like an hour, and then they take like 25, 30 minutes to cool back down before you can turn them on.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah, so
Technology.
growing pains.
Technology, right?
I remember back when Rick first bought the place, and he was going to have axe throwing back there, and
Race room.
I was like, Rick, no, you got a bar. That's a liability waiting to happen.
Oh, it'd still be fun.
It would, but you see a few maimed or dead people.
But the world can't survive without big dreamers like
Yes.
I'd ask you to live a little, Donnie, but you're still just hanging on by a thread right
But
now.
I was helped cleaning the floor when it flooded, and
Gee.
it was a nightmare. But man, seeing it at its full function was great, and seeing you guys play there was awesome. You know, and
we love it.
we put a lot of hours in back here, didn't we?
Yeah, cleaned it up, and now we're doing stuff.
I think I spent about 14 grand building these rooms, and
Yeah,
they didn't end up working out for what we wanted them to be. They were going to be escape rooms, but we couldn't find anybody that was dependable to design them.
Hmm.
So now we have a studio and we have more storage.
yeah. That's a good times.
Cornhole stays consistent every week, and it's awesome seeing you guys.
Yeah, they use the sound system and they play some soft music.
And we do.
It's more like what 80s rock typically.
I found a playlist on Spotify. It's just called Cornhole. So I just searched for Cornhole on Spotify, and it brought. And there's heavy metal, there's country, there's pop, there's everything. So
A Cornhole
I did not cultivate that.
Gangster rap.
So there is some of that, yes. So there's also like pop songs redone as heavy metal. So a lot of people like those. So
I like stuff like that. It's like, have you heard of, way off the subject, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes?
yeah.
They take old country songs and turn them into punk songs.
So yeah, the first song that popped up last night was a heavy metal version of Hakuna Matata. Yeah. Oh, really good. They're really good.
Yeah. Music.
How often do we get to yell on these microphones? Thank you for that, JP.
Oh, blast someone out listening. Oh my gosh.
If
Worst show ever.
you were wanted to talk somebody into doing cornhole, what would you say that would entice them?
To come down here,
Yes.
we don't care how good you are. We don't care how bad you are. We want you to come down, and not just me, but pretty much anyone in the club will encourage you and try to help you get better if you want to. And at the end of the night, you're probably going to have a good time. So, and cordial is just kind of a secondary thing. It's just a bunch of people getting together and have a good time. So we just have to throw bags to do it.
Throw bags to have a good time.
We don't care where you're at on the political spectrum, on anything else. We just want you to feel like you belong.
Just and have fun.
Yep.
Very good. All right. So you guys do fundraisers.
We do. Yep.
What do you do? What do you got coming up?
We got the second annual turkey toss for your Thanksgiving dinner.
For me?
For you. Yeah. For your family's personal Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
For the community dinner.
Yeah.
So we'll usually the prize money that we would pay out, we will not be paying out. We'll give all that money to Rick's for supplies for that. Instead, the top three places will get a custom made plaque first, second, third. So that generally brings a few people. Just cornhole people like their bling. They like the trophies.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not about the money. It's about the
trophies.
trophies. So I'm guilty myself.
So if I can interrupt, the Thanksgiving thing we do every year. This is what our third year doing it, and there was an organization in town that closed down that used to, feed the community for Thanksgiving, and they did it on an off day. But I picked up that torch, and now we do it on Thanksgiving Day because I feel strongly that a meal before the holiday is kind of like not the same as the meal on the holiday. I've been deployed overseas and been without my family, and so I have just my perspective was we want to do it on the actual holiday, and we feed anyone for any reason. You could be a senior, you could we've had people just move into town that are like, we just moved into town.
If your family's not able to make it, or Just gonna be by yourself.
Yeah. The weather changed. You're like, I can't make it across the snow and through the woods, so you come on down and we'll feed you. So we feed, a good
Yeah.
400 people, anyone for any reason. You could be a veteran, you could be whatever. You could just, we don't want you to be alone,
Yeah.
and let us be your family for the day. And some people, one lady, I guess she's a widow. She had come in and she helped prep food, serve people, whatever. And she goes, "Man, I've been alone for the last 3-4 years." And so she participated through the volunteer side. So I mean, there's many ways. Yeah.
Here's a crazy thing: is that my rep that works for the state that visits me from aging and adult care, because of my disability with the stage 4 cancer and all the stuff that goes along with it. She told me that that's one of their favorite things to contribute to is Rick's Thanksgiving event here. And I guess I didn't know that they contribute to you guys here. So not just.
Yeah, we have like 100 volunteers either giving food.
And she raved about you and talked about what a great thing it is. And so it's really got some legs. And I remember when it was just an idea, a thought of yours, you and Edo's talking about it, and then it turns into this huge thing.
Yeah, that's what I do for Thanksgiving. Anyone wants to visit me, I'm like, you're going to be working. I'm like, we don't sit around and sing Kumbaya with the family. I'm like, we will be here working.
So you might get hit by a corn bag while you're eating. Then is that what I'm hearing?
If you wanted to play cornhole, you probably could.
Yeah, around the table. Do you put tables in there? I haven't done one.
We fill with tables, but I mean, we've had people come in and request songs, and they'd be couples dancing. I mean, it's just like whatever.
Maybe family gets together.
Yeah. We had one family stay, and they had probably like 3 meals here. They stayed the whole time.
I gotta
maybe they need it.
I gotta say too, Aging and Adult Care said that they had a meeting here. They used Rick's for a birthday party for their family, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, but that back room is available to rent. And a lot of people are happy when they do so because Rick put so much into it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I just had someone come to me and they're going to do a birthday party for an 18-year-old. And they're like, they all think they're cowboys and want to ride the mechanical bull. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And so we're going to come down and ride the bull. I'm like, I have the PA system. So I'm like, you got a phone with the playlist? You can be your own DJ. Whatever, they want to play some cornhole. And I was like, all right, let's make this happen. So it's like, yeah. So I do have like an event center side to what we do.
Yeah.
But folks, only believe half of what you hear about me. I'm really a big jerk.
Yes.
I am snarky. If you can get past that, it'll be all right.
He's offended 1 or 2 people.
Oh man, last week.
Not on purpose.
Last week I offended 2 people.
And only 2? Nice.
Well, part of it
sounds like a good week for Rick.
Good week. Yeah, it's a good week. 2 people. So somebody came from the football game while it was, I guess the weather was raining, whatever, and his ID had a hole in it, punched from the licensing place. And we're like, my door guy's like, I'm sorry, you can't come in. You need a valid ID to come in. And anyway, it was short and brief. I got on the cameras and I replayed it over and over again. And I sent it to the gentleman. He said my door guy was extremely rude to him. And I was like, I'm watching the video. I'm like, I just don't see it. But, perception or somebody wearing a Rick's sweater, a Rick's fan wearing a sweater was mouthing off, or something like, oh, my door guy. I'm like, I don't see it. If he yelled at you, I would hear it on camera, And so there's
cameras installed by Black Tiger Technologies by
So I'm like,
truly.
Yeah, so I'm like listening to, and there's no monthly fee, which I love because everything today is like a monthly fee.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I'm watching the video over and over again. So I sent it to him. He goes, "Oh, it happened right after that." So I sent him the next, minute and a half after that. And I go, "I don't see it." He goes right on to the next customer, checks their ID, and then some people came and they talked, and the people that came and were talking were like, he's like, man, the liquor board would eat you alive if someone had a non-valid ID. It's like, but I mean, misunderstandings happen. I'm like,
So you can use a punched ID if you have the paper copy, right?
yes, and that was, I guess, he'd go back to his truck and get it, or go home and get it. But like uh, I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, the guy's doing his job. During the day, we don't pressure people that hard for stuff, but at night, when you have a bunch of random people coming in, we do, at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we do start screening people. And it's sad because even my loyal, faithful regulars get upset when they get carded too. They're like, "What? Unbelievable! Do you know who I am? I've been coming here for 30 years." I'm like, it's just we're like, "Let's pull out your ID."
Just a standard, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes even they get upset and they go, "I'm sorry, we thought you were so young."
I get flattered when I get carded.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it is what it is. Like I'm like, man, I don't need any problems from the liquor board or the sting operations that go on in town or the vertical IDs. Most of the sting operations with a non-valid ID, or a vertical ID. So it's like, if I can catch them at the door, that is huge.
What's your fine
If my bartenders are busy mixing drinks and like if they miss it, then I'm screwed.
just so people know what kind of fine are you looking at when someone is in here without proper ID?
It could be. I think it starts about $500 up to $5,000. After so many stings, they can suspend your license, or so many mishaps, they can suspend your license. So I mean, it's not gonna. Anyway, you just don't want to have any issues with them because, like, if they come every quarter, they come sneaking through trying to get you, and the person misreads the ID or doesn't check the ID. I'm like, damn, 1, 2. I'm like, you're gonna get squeezed hard. Fortunately, I don't have that problem, but I'm trying, being proactive. But it's like, I don't know. It's just going to happen. You're going to offend people. Now, bar customer service, folks, is different than other retail like customer service. Like, because of the liquor board and rules and dealing with alcohol, we get to be, I guess, tougher, meaner. We don't care if the customer's right. It's like it gets to the point, and I also have to back my bartenders if they're like, "Hey, that guy's, I'm not serving him."
Yeah.
Whether he is or not, the rest of us are like, "Yes, ma'am. You made a call, and I've got to back them up."
Mhm.
It's not good if I came in there and be like, "Oh, this is Bobby, but hey, don't worry." It's like I can't go breaking their authority. So it's like whether they're right or wrong, it doesn't really matter. I have to back them up because they need to be the ones that
Be empowered.
yeah, they've got to be empowered and run the place effectively. And if they're empowered, then I think that's great. And sometimes they may make a bad call or they might be tired of the perfect customer. Things are going to happen. It's humans working with humans, but it's like they could be like, "Get out." And they'll be like, "I want to talk to Rick." And I was like, "Oh, he said to get out? You got to go. Why don't you come back tomorrow? Or, we can hug it out tomorrow. Maybe, just an off day or whatever. Maybe my bartender got up on the wrong side of the bed. They're not taking any crap today. Like, I don't know, but I got to back them." So, and we can address it or we can talk about it, later. But like, it's not like, if it's food related, it could be a refund or whatever. That's easy. But if it comes down to, people talking smack, they start bringing up religion and politics, and you're like, "Oh boy, where are we going with this?" And then, people get upset. And
Yeah.
they keep drinking their loudmouth soup and things get escalate. Sometimes, I got to give them a hug and turn them away and be like, "Come on, brother." And they keep trying to turn back to the enemy and like, "Let's go, let's go." And so, I mean, I try to deal with it mostly with as much love as possible, but,
Speak of love, I just got to tell you that if you ever break down or have any issues, JP, with your vehicle, Brothers Automotive is the right place to go to. Brothers Automotive is the most affordable auto repair place in Moses Lake. Rick can tell you personally he's had his car fixed there many times and has recommended many folks. Because Brothers Automotive not only gets the job done, there's times when, if they need to, they'll pick up the car from you and deliver it to your workplace or your home. Brothers Automotive, 761-9744. Again, Brothers Automotive, 761-9744. No job too big, no job too small. So what time do you guys start Cornhole on Tuesday nights?
The official starting time is 6, usually ends up being more like 6:15 as people come in late, but
People, human nature.
I know.
That's me. I was early today, though.
If you're on time, you're late. That's my
Oh, geez. I'm always running.
No, we start at 6, but I'm usually here by 5:15 or so, set up. Got a lot of people to show up for me and help set up, which I really appreciate. I used to when we were at the batting cages, I would have to haul the boards in the back of my truck, unload them, set them up.
Now you got to store them here,
I
right?
just store them here, and
Thank you, Rick.
it's such a lifesaver.
Okay.
So I've got 6 or 7 sets of boards in my house,
Oh, wow.
in my shed. So they're like.
What's your address? Just kidding.
So when we do, like bigger tournaments,
How will I know when you're not home?
so someone's always home.
Wait a minute.
Oh man. All right, next victim. It's cool. So how long does it take to have you done it before, Rick, where you measure the distances and stuff? Is that a lot of work?
Well, they have tape out, and now you got these little.
We've got what are called board keepers. Like it's a little block. It fits underneath the bottom of the board, and then the strap stretches out 27 feet, and the other one sits under the other board. You just pull them tight, and you're at your 27 feet. So
That's cool.
No more tape measures.
no more tape measure. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do other events too. You do another fundraiser in Borden.
We do on Labor Day. We do an annual wrestling boosters fundraiser to raise some money for the wrestling club. I think next year we're going to try and do a raffle of a set of custom boards to raise a little more money. And then we do one. It's not a fundraiser for Spring Fest. That's just a fun, part of Spring Fest, usually on Sunday of Memorial Weekend. We did do one.
The one at Springfest, is it near where you can hear the music, or is it?
Yeah, it's at the park.
Nice.
Down by the. Since the 3-on-3 guys took my tennis courts, not really super stoked.
Was it back at the tennis courts?
3-on-3 is on the tennis courts now.
Oh wow.
It used to be at the streets.
Yeah.
On Third.
Oh yeah.
Wonder why switch to tennis courts.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
But
fun.
I love the tennis courts because they're flat and the inside boundary lines are 27 feet, so I can just set the boards down and go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to measure.
I didn't know tennis and
Yeah.
cornhole had so much in common.
Isn't that amazing?
They both have one's a ball, one's a bag.
Yeah.
That's great.
One's fun, the other one involves running.
Hurts your knees. Yeah, one's fun. One make one sweat.
Even jumping, I wonder how well I do on my crutches playing tennis.
Well, now you have to play cornhole. Your tennis crew's over. Are you open to doing other fundraisers for different groups?
Yeah,
Or?
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If anybody wants to hit us up, we can. If you got space, I've got the supplies.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm having a party at my house. You guys come out there and set up a cornhole. How much does that cost?
Well, I haven't really done any like
I think your house is
transactions like
too
that.
small.
No, it's not.
It is.
Usually,
I can fit 2 in the backyard easily.
But for a big tournament.
2 people in my backyard.
Oh yeah.
so we did the one downtown for the Moses Lake downtown.
Association.
Yeah, and they gave us a little extra prize money. That was just for their anniversary big party they had down there. But yeah, I haven't gotten around to charging people. I haven't done any like big, if it's a big tournament that involves a lot of labor, I may charge a little or have them throw in some extra prize money. But
or one for you? One.
I do this because I like doing it.
Yeah.
And so, a lot of the supplies and stuff, the score towers and tablets and stuff, because,
So in Norden, do you do it at the school there, or
at the park, they have that big family day thing at the park, which is really awesome. I really suggest it. They have a parade in the morning, and then everybody goes to the park. They have food trucks and a lot of events, volleyball tournament, live music,
And that's Labor Day, right?
Jahan music. Yeah, it's so good. It's so fun.
music.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know what I love about Labor Day?
It's a great community.
It
It
is.
really is.
My birthday is on September 5th, so almost always Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So they celebrate me every year, right? No?
Of
It's
course.
Donny Day.
I say you just ruined Labor Day for me.
So yeah, anyway, and this year we didn't raise a ton of money this year, but the wrestling boosters were like, we don't care. We just want you guys to come in, and we want to do this every year. So
Yeah.
that's kind of my Labor Day as a formal tournament.
So you really like Cornhole.
I do.
It's the community.
It is. It's all about that. I've met so many cool people from all over the state at various
Tournaments.
regional tournaments and stuff like that. So,
So can you go national with Cornhole?
oh yeah, definitely. There's tournaments all over the country.
Is there like a world championship?
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, there's some pro guy with like no arms and legs.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like stumpy, elbows and knees is all he's got, and he puts the thing and he throws it and he's bagging it.
yeah.
So I mean,
This is real.
yeah, you can
Oh.
you can look it up. Say
I just saw one of an older gentleman who has no arms at all, and he flips the bag up onto his foot, kicks it.
oh wow.
He's not a pro, but he plays. He loves playing. So it's just a fun communal kind of.
Yeah. But it's a positive group. Like I've played a couple times and I'm like, don't know what I'm doing. And I'm throwing bags and they're like, good bag, nice bag.
I really like that because there's not a lot of,
Like, come on, give me a sword, Rick. Come on.
you don't get a lot of, oppositional stuff. I mean, if somebody hits a nice shot, you're going to tell them, even if you're playing against it.
I'm sure.
Sounds like me after I get out of the shower looking at the mirror. Hey, good bag. No, just kidding.
Wow.
That went dark.
Real quick.
No,
Wrong,
because I got bags hanging on the wall with my laundry.
Gotcha.
wrong cornhole.
So I have to carry it up and down the stairs in a bag. What would you guys think, perverts?
You know exactly what you said.
You're gonna edit that one out.
Yeah.
No, this is live. So guess what? I talked Rick into where we're doing a show tomorrow, one on Friday on Halloween. I'm gonna wear my costume here, and Rick is also. So we'll see if we can get our guest to wear one too.
Well, come tomorrow. We'll be au natural tomorrow.
But oh wait,
It's my birthday suit for Halloween.
Halloween's Friday. So you know what we need to do is we need to get you a portable like CAT scan machine. You can show up to these events, do some CAT scans, stick some needles in, and throw some bags.
So I don't need to work anymore.
Dude, I love it. I have to see this guy semi-regularly every 3 months. He puts a needle in my arm and puts me in a machine. And so it's good to come down here to Rick's and see him in a different light.
Puts a needle in there. Like, puts a needle in my where? Where
They have to do a contrast so they can see when they do the CAT scan.
does the vampire stick you?
Oh, wow. But anyway,
Legal.
yeah, it's all legal.
And it's over my position.
Yes, sir. But I got a lot of great respect for this guy. He never, I'm going to say that now, and it's going to curse him. But he never missticks me. But I was showing him a hematoma I got from my recent doctor visit. So, great guy, JP. How do people get a hold of you if they want to do cornhole, JP?
Cool. You could just message us on the Central Washington Cornhole Facebook page. I think that's all we got right now.
To see the cornhole going on, you guys use the Score Julio app.
Cornholio, yeah.
Score Julio.
I say, and you can search for tournaments on there. If you have you can get a free account, and you can register for whatever event we're having or anywhere in your geographical area.
Yeah, that app will show you
all over the country. So yeah, I mean, I go visit my mom in Kansas a couple times a year, and I usually find a place to play. So I always take a couple sets of bags with me when travels.
Well, you know, it's a subject, but it sounds a lot to me like, so I don't know how popular disc golf is. I just saw a bunch of school buses. Like schools have a disc golf team. Did you know that? Yeah, you should definitely push for a cornhole team.
There are some school districts in the country that do have high school and junior high level. A lot of the top players in the world are like one of the best is 9 years old.
Oh wow!
So
these kids just dominate.
I know it. They need to just stay in the junior division.
Leave us alone.
Let us those guys be mediocre.
Yes, we get it. You can move your limbs better than us.
They got a hand-eye coordination. So special.
It's the same with surfing.
Yeah.
Like we'd be out there lined up on the waves, and these young kids are so phenomenal. They're dropping in and standing up when you're like, I'm just getting started. Like what the like let the old guy have a chance, you know.
But have you talked to the school district and asked them if they'd have an interest in something like that?
I have not. I work a full, work week. So the Tuesday night is pretty much what I have the bandwidth for. Club and Tri-Cities, they have a whole board of people, and they've just got this big. It's just exploding down there. So they're able to throw events.
Are you volunteering, Donnie, to start the high school league?
I'm not.
And careful what you offer up.
Oh, I'm good at saying no.
Yeah.
That's
So
one of my best traits.
Tuesday night is what I have the bandwidth for, and if people want to start off, branch out, whatever, power to them.
Did you say you had one group that did branch out?
Yeah, the Basin Baggers guys. They're doing the Thursday night league club, but they still come every Tuesday. So they've got the time to play more than I do. I have a 40-foot concrete pad in my backyard. That's for my cornhole boards, and it hasn't been getting as much use as it should be. I pretty much play on Tuesday night, and that's it. But I'm trying to use it more, make time, go to more tournaments and stuff. So
I would definitely say you've been on our show before. Would you recommend other people that do stuff in the community to get on our show?
absolutely, yeah. It's nice to see, meet the people that have businesses and stuff in the community. So it kind of helps personalize them, and you get to know them, and maybe want to visit their establishments.
Yep. That's one thing I admire about Rick is that he's brought on people who would be considered competitors, other establishments, restaurants, and he wants to introduce them to the community. And I admire that about you, Rick, because some people are like, wait, whoa, that means they'll go and buy food from there. And Rick says they're going to buy it there anyway.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's I guess my view is that we can rise together. So
Yeah, just be a person with one another.
I mean, I cruise around town and eat at different places too.
Right.
And sometimes I'll call it market research. Like, how are your fish stocks compared to mine?
Well, it could be I'm just hungry.
Yeah. Oh, it's all of the above.
Who we had on the show, we've had Larry from is that Chicago food truck out there?
Aromas.
Oh, we've had Aromas on here. What other restaurants? I know we've had more. It's been fun. I don't have to go through our list, but if you're a business in town and you want to get the word out, the Rixican Show is a good place to do it because we offer a non-biased platform and we want people to see who you are.
I'm very biased.
Yeah, but he doesn't put it out on the show. He is definitely biased.
Yeah.
Ricks or nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, selfishly, I want my place to be successful, of course. But at the same time, I think it's neat to, it's a community. we rise together like
A
this.
community only thrives when everybody's doing. I mean, for
Because
communities,
there's other established businesses in town for like the Thanksgiving thing. The couple of coffee shops will come in and like donate coffee or serve coffee for the Thanksgiving. Like different businesses donate different things and participate. And as soon as we get past Halloween, we'll be able to focus on that more. Right now, Halloween's the hot topic, but it just is what it is. We come together as a community, and even then, like if there's a customer or somebody that comes into Rick's, sometimes I'm like, oh, I need this done. It's like, oh, well, you come to my place, why don't you give me a shot?
we're all interconnected. at the
Yeah.
end, so.
And the cool thing is, almost everybody has heard of Rick's. So Rick, you're doing a good job. Anytime I bring up the name Rick's, when we talk about the show, they always go, "Oh, I love Rick." And I'm thinking, "You talking about the same Rick?"
It's like,
Guy's a jerk.
So JP, 15 seconds. Tell us the best about Central Washington Cornhole and what to expect when they show up.
Okay, we're a fun, inclusive organization, if you will, loosely, that just likes to have fun and play cornhole. So if you don't know how, come down, we'll show you. It's super easy, and we'd love to have you.
Very good. Thanks, JP, for joining us.
Thanks.
Central Washington Cornhole, you can play Tuesday at Rick's at 6 p.m.
$15 entry fee.
$15 entry fee. If you get good,
Cheapest in the state.
you'll be taking some of that home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. See you tomorrow when we bring the pool league on.
All right. This is the Rick Sickens Show. I'm Rick, your host, and we're signing out. Thanks for joining us today, folks.